So since we support a lot of poop scooping companies, we wanted to make sure our Sweep and Go integration was as seamless as possible. So if you log into Review Harvest, just go to Review Harvest and use your email to log in. There's no password. It's just going to send you an authentication code. Then you want to go down to the bottom here and click on integrations. So you can see I'm already on this integrations page here. But once you've navigated integrations, you want to go up to the top right corner and click on add integration. And so from there, we want to go ahead and add your Sweep and Go integration here. All right, and so you'll see this video on how to set up your Sweep and Go integration. And what we need to do is we need to grab an access token. And so what that is, if you go to your Sweep and Go account, let's just say you're at the home point of your Sweep and Go account. If you click on settings, and then you scroll down to the bottom to open API and click on this, now we can generate a token. So it's important to note that on this settings thing, you only have access to this Open API right now if you're on the highest plan of Sweep and Go. So if you're not on the highest plan of Sweep and Go, you won't have access to integrate Review Harvest. That's just a limitation on Sweep and Go's side. There's really nothing we can do about it, but you can just add your contacts manually or via a CSV file for now. But if you are able to integrate, you want to click on Open API, and then you want to click on Generate a New Token. And so you can just leave all of this blank and click on generate. From there, you want to go ahead and just copy this token. So copy this token to your clipboard, and then we want to take this back to Review Harvest, and we want to paste this into the access token. So once we paste that, we click on connect account. And then from here, you'll be prompted to see your, you don't want to save that as a password. From here, you'll be prompted to see when do you want to trigger review requests or contacts to come into Review Harvest so that we can send out review requests. So important thing to note is that job completed notification, this is not going to go off unless the client has notifications on. And so this might not be the best trigger for you or your clients. You can do it based off of payment received, which means obviously when you get a payment or once you finalize an invoice. And you can also do it off of Sweep and Go request automation. So this is what Sweep and Go and Ogi have built this in here to where it doesn't send the data to us until a client is active for at least 20 days. And so I think it's 20 or 25-ish days. But once they're active for 25-ish days, so you might have scooped once or twice, then, or maybe even 3 times, I guess, then they'll finally be added to Review Harvest to request a review. That way they've had lots of service with you. So if that's what you want, you can do that. You can also toggle multiple ones on. So let's say that payment received and invoice finalized happens within the same day or something like that. It's not going to add the contact twice and request reviews twice, right? We only are going to allow one contact to be added and one review request. So, if they're added from payment received and they start going through the review request process and then you finalize their invoice, they'll try to be added again, but our system knows, hey, this person's already in the review request process, so we're not going to add them again or restart it or anything like that. It's just going to operate per normal, so you can't really overdo it with these triggers. And then you just want to make sure you check on this box that you have the required consent to message your customers by email or SMS, and then you want to click on connect account. And so the last step of this little integration here is client import. So the first play that we like to do is a review reactivation, where we grab all your previous customers from your CRM, in this case Sweep and Go, and we reach out to them to request reviews. And so if you click on this checkbox here, we can go ahead and import your clients. And then we can go to the contacts page and you'll see all of those clients slowly starting to load in. So it'll probably take a minute or two for those clients to all load in, but once they are loaded in, you'll be able to click on a button to reactivate those clients and start requesting reviews from them. So if you want to import the clients, you can just click on import clients there. I'm not going to do that for now. But from here, the integration is finalized. So we can see if we go back to integrations, you can see we have the Sweep and Go integration here and we can manage the integration. If for every reason you needed to change these triggers or you needed to change your integration, you can just click on manage integration here and you can delete this integration. And so once you delete this integration, now it's going to no longer be pulling contacts from Sweep and Go. And if you need to recreate it, no big deal. Just click on add integration, add Sweep and Go and generate another token. So you can go and generate another token, or you can generate another token here. And then from there, you'll be able to change the triggers. So now you can just go through the setup process again. You say, hey, I think this is going to be the best trigger for me. So you can just do this one now and make sure you check for consent. and connect the account. And so from there, now you're integrated and you can go back to integrations and you can always manage this here. Hope this is helpful. Let us know if you have any questions. If you do have any questions, feel free to reach out to the support widget down here in the bottom corner and we'll get back to you as quickly as possible.